Hi, Angie Schmucker here to talk about board roles and responsibilities at nonprofit organizations. This is our last video. Hopefully you saw the others. If not, go check them out on our YouTube channel at Schmucker Advising. Subscribe for more great videos on nonprofits. This last video is all the things that board members should not do. And believe it or not, there are some things you should not do. So as a board, you are the boss of the CEO. The CEO's got a job description. Here's the thing. If it's in the CEO's job description, it's not your job. Just like at work, you would not want your boss to come and micromanage you, to take things away from you to do your job. The same thing holds true here. So this is a nonprofit. You've hired a talented CEO. They're really awesome. They're out doing the good work that you've hired them to do, the good work of your organization, fulfilling the strategy, the mission, helping people, organizations, whatever in your community. And you have to trust them to do their job. Your job is to hire them, fire them if they're not. All the things that you would do with any employee at your organization, but you cannot do their job. That includes, it is not your job to hire or fire their staff. Now, a lot of times there are important hires that they want to make sure are a good fit with the board. The fundraiser is a really great example. There are other people like the CFO. Those are great examples. We want to make sure the board finance committee loves the CFO. So we want to make sure they're part of that hiring process usually. We want to make sure that the fundraiser connects and clicks with the board and the board has confidence in them. But in the end, it's the CEO's decision. So it is not your job to hire or fire. So if there's someone that works for the organization that you don't like, you can feel free to tell the board chair. The board chair can feel free to tell the CEO, but it's the CEO's decision. The CEO should be following your state laws, should be following the laws on hiring and firing. The CEO should be documenting problems if there are real problems. Should be documenting and following, putting people on, writing people up, putting people on probation, putting them on performance plans, comparing them to their job description and their performance plan for the year. And are they meeting their goals? And then you fire them, but not because board members didn't like them. So it's really important that you follow those things. So a couple of those things related to that's not your job. The other things, so you have your board policies. Within the organization, there are processes and procedures that are going on. So it might be, how the place runs on a day-to-day basis. There are risk management policies, cash management policies, all those things. It is definitely your job to make sure there are policies and procedures in place. It's not your job to write them. It's not your job to audit them or check them. It's your job. You can certainly make sure they're in place and you can make sure they're being audited and they're reported on. Metrics can be reported back to you. You can ask for that. But it's not your job to write them. It is not your job to audit them. It is a CEO's responsibility. So just make sure you don't sort of step over the line. Again, think about this like your workplace, your job, and what you as a boss would do and what you would leave to the people that work for you. There are lots of other situations. You definitely don't speak to the media without the CEO. In roles, you definitely, you can go ask for gifts all you want and bring gifts back, but certainly the CEO, the fundraiser needs to know things like this. You need to be a team. You need to work together as a team. You need to be informing one another and strategizing and building plans together. So I hope this series has been helpful to you in orienting you towards what your role is as a board member, because sometimes orientations do a great job of getting us ready and excited for being on a board and telling us all about the organization, but sometimes we don't know everything there is to know about what our real legal and ethical and other responsibilities are in terms of being on a board and the best way we can serve our nonprofit. So we look forward to seeing you on social media. Please follow us at Schmucker Advising at LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, and you can subscribe to our channel here on YouTube definitely reach out and be on the lookout for all sorts of great stuff from us in the future. Thanks. Bye-bye.